That's a double standard, man. Do you love your community or do you not? So I'm just trying to pick into D1's brain right here, and that's what I think he's doing, and I commend him for it. I just made a post on Facebook and I tagged him. I'm like, I want to be on D1's team, man. Hit me up. I love what he's saying. I want him to hit me up. I want to be on his team for real. So I think that's important for us as Christian music ministers is to understand that we can work with people who are not necessarily Christian or gospel oriented, who are just trying to do something beneficial for the community. It doesn't mean we have to do music with them. It doesn't mean we have to write books with them. It just means we can serve hot dogs with them. We can clean the streets with them. We can give out shoes like what D1 was doing. We can give out backpacks. We can do a lot of things with people who don't follow Jesus. And we ultimately want them to follow Jesus, right? Because that's the whole point of why we do what we do. And in the midst of doing all of that, we can help one another do better in our community and call each other to be accountable for what we say that we're about. Just because Homie has a whole reformed movement, just because Rick Ross has a whole reformed movement, or Meek has a whole reformed movement for the prison stuff, doesn't mean that doesn't justify what he's saying in his lyrics.
Okay. Now that the rest of that is good, and we need to get to that, but we do have kind of a time stop today that we got to do. I'm looking at my pitch deck and I'm saying there's a couple other things that we need to get to today. So we can pause that for just a second. We come back. If you guys have any comments that you want to make, that's great. But there's a couple of things that I still need to do on this show. And one of those is to show you guys the rest of the response from not this clown, but we are 5:43. Okay. All right. Here we go. This is the response in hopefully what will be the final response before these brothers sit down and actually get some things done for the community, of D1 responding to Rick Ross. You think he sounded a little upset? Yeah, you touched the nerve. Ad hominem. I mean, he does have a lot of hair, but that is kind of cool. I mean, I remember when I had a lot of hair and then I cut it and then people were mad at me, but that's okay. You got to do what you need to do with your hair. You could have just stopped right there. Like he said, my whole adult life, I've been a middle school teacher. If anybody out there, and you guys can verify this, if anybody out there has had the courage and the humility to teach middle school, there will be a special place reserved in heaven if you're a Christian and you have taught middle school in any measure of your life, because that is not easy. That is not an easy age. The contents and the themes and the things that people are being exposed to. As I said yesterday on my show, I did some time teaching middle school and elementary school and high school, and some of the conversations that cutting edge, frontline soldier, all he had to say was, I taught middle school. And it look, brother, Meek Mill, Shaq, all these people, they just need to shut up. If you've taught middle school, oh dang, like you're one of those real brothers. You should check out his album Uno. And as a matter of fact, we're about to check out some of Uno right now. I can only share a couple moments of this because of copyright, but we're going to check out some Uno. Y'all want to check that out? It doesn't matter if y'all want to. I'm about to play about 10 seconds of some of his music. This is the new album that he has, Uno, that comes out. And I want everybody who's watching this to go out and stream this album, playlist it, do what you need to do. I'm play about 10 seconds, 10, 15 seconds of it so I don't get in trouble. But here's D1 Uno underdogs and outcasts.
Sometimes I look around this world that we live in and I cry. So many people don't live life, they pay bills, then they die. And I can't lie, I really want my piece of the pie. But while I got you here, I'm gonna give you a piece of my mind. Look how we grind, like robots on an assembly line. But when our life is over, we can't get back none of that time. So
all right, that's D1. So you see, smooth. It is on point. It is something that your kids can listen to, something that your grandkids can listen to. I don't know what the demographic of this audience is, but y'all seem to be a little older. Your kids can listen to that. Your grandkids can listen to that. Something that will encourage them to think about positive themes, uplifting themes, community themes. All right, we need to get some other stuff here. We need to get the response, the final response from D1. And I'm going to conclude with this response. All right. So here we are. Let's finish this up.
I've helped to give out hundreds of thousands of dollars in college scholarships.
That would have been funny if he was like, I gave out turkeys too, but he's not as snarky as me.
Students around this country, done financial literacy tours year after year, brother. Shoe drives, toy drives, voter registration rallies, prison ministry. I'm currently a professor at Tufts University teaching the intersection of hip hop and social change, and I'm a fellow at Harvard University. Ultimately, I'm just trying my best to do God's work in this industry, bro. Then you say, won't I go viral with my own content? Brother, you're a little late to the party. I've been successful.
You're a little late to the party. He's on album number 10. And there's a lot of people who will meet me and they'll say, man, you sound really good, man. This is good music, man. And I'm like, yeah, I'm on album number 8. I'm getting ready to do album number 9. And they're like, what? Do what? Like, you're a little late to the party, but that's okay. I don't hold it against anybody. If you just met me, you just met me. That's just a circumstance of providence. But you're a little late to the party if you're just now figuring out.
Successful for a while, man, and not having to glorify the things that's harmful to our community. Could you do that? I'm curious. Bro, I work with some of the same artists as you, the gang.
Oh, it's a good thing my sound effects are not working today. Because this is the only thing that I can say in response to what just happened on this show.
Lupe, Big Crit, Juvenile, Manny Fresh, Currency, Kevin Gates, Sway, Charlemagne. These people know me, man. So as black men, let's do our best to do God's work and not glorify what's holding us down, man.
All I got to say, there's not a sound effect for that, but there is a visual for that on my pitch deck. And here it is. I know that probably triggered some people's stuff is going on in Israel right now, but that was not intended for that purpose. It was intended to say your argument, Rick Ross and you clowns, y'all better invite this man to dinner. Y'all better feed him a 5-course meal. Y'all better take care of this brother and listen to what it is he's got to say, because he just schooled you guys in your hypocrisy. And he's actually calling out some folks in the music industry. But listen, when it comes to the Christian music industry, he's called out Lecrae and some other folks that are duplicitous. I'll take care of the rest of that as I continue to go forward. I'm going to end the day, because it is an Erskine music show, but I'm going to end the day not with Erskine music, but a song that I wrote and kind of sang and played guitar on from a hip hop artist known as Lydia. Well, she's not a hip hop artist at all. She's a mom that has 4 kids, and she is the whitest that you can think of. Who we wrote a song together called Mom's Life. And the video practically went viral. And so here's Mom's Life. And here's how art and creativity can be used for the glory of God. It's the Erskin Music Show. I'm so glad that you guys spent an hour with me today. I hope that this hour has been beneficial in your guys' lives. I don't want to waste anybody's time, and I'm certainly not going to waste mine. And so we'll get to this and we'll get out today. It's Mom's Life.
Mama, I hear this on repeat. Mama, Mama, I'm hungry. Mama, I'm tired. Mama, I need you 24/7, 365. 365. Mom life is constant, keeping kids alive. Sometimes it's too much, sometimes there's tough love. Sometimes you feel you're not good enough. Sometimes it's too much, sometimes there's tough love. You gotta get your strength from above. Mom life. Hashtag mom life. Look it up. Mom life. Keep looking up.